Movement is medicine, it truly is. If we could package up exercise into a little pill, it would be the first $1 trillion company on the planet. But we don't have that yet. We're not there with science. So instead, we're gonna help ourselves, and that can be done with just something as simple as a bench, as a chair, as a couch. So, first off, we sit down all day, we stand up all day. So what I want us to do is start working on just a little bit of that movement. We're gonna do 10 reps. There's number 4. If I forget a rep count, please be patient with me. If you wanna follow along at home, you are more than welcome to. But this is what we're doing. We're gonna grease the joints. We got our knees, we got our hips, our ankles too. But notice I'm sitting back like I would to a chair. That's gonna get my hamstrings, my glutes, my lower back in the game. If I want to make this a little tougher, I can throw those hands up and all of a sudden I can't use momentum anymore. This is how we play around with different levels, okay? Maybe that was super tough for you. I don't know your level, but one of the things that we want to be able to do is use the tools that are around us so that we don't always have to have a gym membership. We don't always have to be confined by our environment. We can actually use our environment to our benefit, and that's what I really love to do. Now, what I will do, if this is my couch, I'm gonna do a little kneeling lunge and step back. Kneeling lunge, step back. We don't always need to use full body weight. Sometimes we need to just get a little bit less body weight. I could add 30 pounds, that's a choice. I could lessen 30 pounds, that's also a choice. More is not better, better is better. And so, I flop sides, I come here, and now I do the right side. So we want to make it a little even on both sides, make it nice and easy. This is not a workout that is meant to induce a ton of stress or a ton of gains. It's meant to get you feeling better and get you up off of the proverbial couch and into a little bit more of fluidity. Now, I'm gonna do some incline push-ups on this bench. Some of you might not have that capability at home. That is totally fine. You can use a counter, you could use a wall, like this back here. If I had a big old wall here in front of me, I could do push-ups. And then I can decrease the angle. You don't have to do push-ups on the ground. You can do push-ups on your knees. They're called knee push-ups, not a gender-based push-up. So, incline push-up here, hand, hand. I'm gonna step back, and I just take my chest down, and I push away. Take it down, push away. Now understand, physics, the more I push straight down, the easier it's gonna be to come straight up. If I'm on an angle like this is gonna get tough on them shoulders. Our shoulders are not that strong, y'all. So let's get over ourselves. That's a good life lesson, get over yourself. And we push through, we make it nice and easy. And again, I'm not doing that many reps, but I'm already starting. You can probably hear my voice a little bit. I'm starting to breathe a little heavier. I'm moving. This is called a warm-up. Now, if I show you what I was doing for the first one with some easy chair squats, I sit it back. We're not going crazy, but notice I'm not stopping. I haven't taken a break yet, apart from switching exercises. But more is not better, better is better. But the context also matters. So this is a mobility, a flow, a recovery workout. This is not one that's going to really stress you out, but it's supposed to feel good. It's nice to move our bodies. We're just getting things going. We've been going for a little over 3 minutes now. It's not so bad. Anybody could do this at home. Anybody can move around. We all have this capability, right? I'm not doing anything that's crazy. So for those of you at home that want to feel a little better, maybe help yourself, I don't know, feel just a little bit better. And we're gonna go back to those lunges. If the first set of lunges was too tough for you, I want you to keep yourself stationary, don't step into it. Just create a big old triangle, okay? And then I want you to take a knee, pose, T-ball photos. Right? But I'm just here. I'm trying to press up with both of my legs pretty evenly. That front leg is gonna take a little bit more of that pressure. Okay, I'm just trying to come up. And we're just going up and down. You wanna get a little saucy with it, you can have those hands up. Not everybody can do this, and that's okay. Stay in your lane, stay where you're at, and every now and then we'll challenge it, okay? So we go to that other side, bop, 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 bop. Again, big old triangle. Take a knee, pose for the T-ball photos. And we are here doing this. Just nice and easy. Again, movement should feel good. Movement is medicine, but you are the one who has to do it. I can tell you how to do the perfect push-up, but if you don't do it, what does it matter how good of a coach I am? You have to be the one to do it. That's why it's self-help. Okay, here, again, check my breath. We've been going for about 5 minutes now. This is not a hard workout. Anybody has access to this. And we're gonna do those push-ups. So here, pushing just nice and easy. Okay, I don't have to make this harder than it already is. Yes, I could do more. Yes, I can lift a lot more. But remember, the goal of this is to move, not to prove to you how strong I am, not to show you how fit I am. It's to simply move my body. Now, this next one, we're still gonna do those chair squats, okay? I'm just gonna show a slight modification. So instead of sitting down perfectly, the only time during our day that we sit down and stand up on 2 legs, the only time when we're really using both legs at the same time is when we sit and stand. In daily life, we're walking, okay? One leg at a time, one leg, one leg, one leg, one leg. One of the ways that sitting down can help us with that is that we offset our feet, okay? You have a box, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go to opposite corners and I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna sit down. Now notice this heel is up. This heel is lifted up so that I can come back up. If I put that heel, it's really tight in my shin, I don't have the same, it looks awkward and clunky, because it is. Get up on that toe, sit it back. Get up, sit it back. So again, here's a slight variation. Yes, for you warriors at home, you could do a single leg. Cool, that's fine. For those of you that could do the strength but don't have the balance, hold on to something. If I had a counter in front of me, I could do that there too. But we go to the other side, sit it down. Now, and still notice, I'm pushing that hip back. Yes, I could go forward with my knee, but that's a lot of pressure here. If you don't have the strength for it, now's not the time to build it. Sit that butt back, sit down, stand up. Sit down, stand up. It's daily life. Let's get better at daily life movements, and then we can actually get better at everything else outside of that daily life. You know what I'm saying? All right, then we got those lunges. Another variation. This time, we're gonna keep this here. So instead of going, well, we did the forward, we did the step into, we did the step down. So now I'm gonna have you step here and sit. So this is a lateral chair squat or a lateral lunge, okay? I can sit down, pop myself back up. I sit down, pop myself back up. We don't always just want to go forward and backward. Our body, 360 degrees, baby. Sit it down, stand it up. You want to get a little plyometric action there, where you actually try and explode off of the ground. It's a great way to modify it. But again, notice, I'm not working super hard. I'm just moving super well. Maybe we've overcomplicated all of it. Yes, you got to challenge yourself sometimes, but for some people, this is a pretty big challenge. Let's do that other side now. Okay, so I get a nice wide base. I sit my butt, I stand up. I sit my butt, I stand up. It forces this hip to sit back. Again, I'm not cramming that knee forward. For some people, that's gonna be more appropriate than for others, but right now we're strengthening back here, not here. So sit it back, and stand it up. Because yeah, how many of us plop into a seat? We do it all the time. Maybe we should get good at also standing up out of it. Okay? Okay, so we're here. And then finally, we have those push-ups. I'm not gonna throw a new variation. Push-ups have a lot of different variations. There's so many different ways we can do it. I'm just gonna show you the same one here. I'm nice, I'm wide, I'm pressing, I'm going down, pressing through the bench. Down, pressing through the bench. I'm not trying to push myself up, I'm trying to press the bench down. Think about physics a little differently. If I want to go up, I have to push down. The more I push down, the higher, the faster, the more powerful I can push up. So that right there is 10 minutes of mobility. We did some squats, chair squats to be specific. We did some lunges and we did some push-ups. That's it, but 10 minutes. Heart rate's elevated. I got a little sweatiness going on. Just moving the body nice and easy, because sometimes we need to move just nice and easy. We'll see you on the next one, team.